يوم الوطني المبارك. نتمنى لهذا البلد مزيد من التطور والازدهار. ونيابة عن مركز التعاون الياباني للشرق الأوسط أود أن ألقي كلمة بسيطة في اتجاه ورشة العمل الخاص بنظرية إدارة في كايزن التي تعني التحسين مستمر. وقبل كل شيء أريد أن أقدم بالشكر والإرفان لمسؤولين في غرفة الشرقية على إضافة فرصة لنا للقيام بورشة العمل اليوم، وعلى كل ما يبذلونه من جهود في إعداد هذه الورشة وإنجازها. وكذلك أود أن أشكر جميع الحاضرين في ورشة العمل هذه. إن مركز التعاون الياباني للشرق الأوسط هو هيئة حكومية اليابانية يهدف في مساهمة لتعزيز التعاون الاقتصادي وتشجيع الاستثمارات اليابانية في الشرق الأوسط. ومن حيث أهمية المملكة العربية السعودية قد فتحنا مكتب مؤثر في الرياض قبل 24 سنة، وأنشأنا مكتب اليابان أو جابان ديسك في عام 2013 في غرفة الشرقية. والممثل مكتب اليابان هو السيد كوروساوا موجود معنا اليوم. إن ورشة الكايزن اليوم تمثل مبادئ إدارة اليابانية في التطوير المستمر، سواء في طريقة التعامل أو تخطيط لأعمال الدائم أو غيرها. وكثير من الشركات اليابانية تستخدم هذا الأسلوب في عملياتهم اليومية. كما أن دكتور فوجيتا الذي سيقدم محاضرة اليوم مشهور جدا في هذا المجال في اليابان، وكذلك معروف أيضا في المملكة العربية السعودية، حيث قدم عديدا من المحاضرات في الماضي. So let us start now. Dr. Fujita, please.
This morning, and today I'm an instructor. Fujita is my name. Any questions? Raise your hand. Any way you like. Okay, I have an email address, fujitas@waseda.jp. I'm retired already from college, and that was 3 years ago I finished my career, and right now I'm just living all day long, every day. So, okay, let's use this. Okay. 5 minutes to introduce myself. I was educated in the United States and Japan, and after that, I was mostly teaching at university. The picture at the bottom, the left, I was 22 years old. One in the middle, 32 years old. One on the right, 42 years old. Today, I had a lot of gray hair and losing my hair here. That's all the change so far. Okay. POB, place of birth, Tokyo, Japan. When date of birth, when I was born, in January the 4th, 1945. Looks like I'm the oldest person in this class, 73 years old. Oh, my family, I have 3 boys. My wife on the right and 3 boys at the back. Okay, this picture was taken about 6 or 7 years ago. Today, it looked like this. Okay. I've been traveling in many countries in the world. On the left, Asia, next Europe, and Africa, America, and Middle East. Middle East, Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Oman, UAE, Qatar, Bahrain, Iran, and Turkey. I don't know whether Turkey is the Middle East or not, but that's my resume. So that's all about myself. So now let's go to today's topic. Okay. Kaizen management is the title of today's workshop. I will try to wake you up. Okay? First, everybody just say Kaizen. Okay, I speak first and you follow me, please. Kaizen.
Kaizen.
Howling. Too loud. Kaizen.
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 Okay, that's the keyword today. Please input this simple word Kaizen. Kaizen. So now the question is, what is Kaizen? Okay, Kai and Zen. Okay, let's watch this video. This video was taken in Japan. Can you see the number right next to the signal? There was a signal, blue, orange, and red. And
Green, blue, red.
yeah, that's the reason I'm getting old.
Yeah.
So what does this number mean? Time for, yes, time for the signal change. So that's the remaining time for the signal change. So if the number is large, what do you do? Walk slowly. I have a time. If the number is small,
Weekly.
I do. Yeah. Rush. Okay, that makes me really comfortable. That's Kaizen. That's Kaizen. Kaizen makes your life comfortable. Okay. Now, what is Kaizen? This is industry. What is industry? What is industry? Industry is making something, and what about the hospital? What are they making? What about the bank? What are they making? Oh yeah, bank and hospital. What is industry? It's very difficult to define. Industry is a difficult word to define it, to describe it. So now, instead of asking this question, I'm going to ask you, what's the input to the industry? To start your business, what do you need? Money.
No, idea. Knowledge.
Idea.
Manpower.
Manpower. People. What else do you need?
Skills.
Oh,
Skills.
skill.
Time.
Time. That's much easier. Okay, I show you today. Manpower, you're right. Machines, materials, and methods. And methods means skills. Okay, technology, know-how. Okay, so what is an output from industry? Products or services. Okay, so that's the industry. How do you check whether output is good or bad? What's the checking point?
Quality.
QCD. What is Q? Quality. You said C. D.
Delivery.
Timing of delivery. Here's one example. Manager, customer had a complaint about our product. It's not good. Quality is not really good. Manager, what do? The customer complains. Manager has to take an action. What do, manager? Of course, improve the profit, improve the quality. That's correct. But first step to do,
Study the case.
study what?
The case.
Oh yeah, what's the problem?
5 points.
Well, what is really the problem? Yeah, that's the first step. And the second step,
Action to improve it.
yeah, but how can I improve it? How can I change it? That's second step. Third step, improve, action, do it, do Kaizen. So now, I keep in your mind, there are 3 steps for Kaizen, okay? This one is called Kaizen, and Kaizen consists of 3 steps. Number 1, problem recognition. What's a problem? What is a problem? That's number 1. Number 2, how can I change it? How can I change it? Get the idea for the change. That's door number 2. Door number 3, implementation. Do it. Action. Yeah. So that's the 3 steps for Kaizen. Okay, that's just an introduction of what the Kaizen means. So Kaizen, if something is wrong, going back and take an action. So now the process is improved. Oh, now we can make always good products. So that's number 1. Kaizen is going back action. Kaizen is going back, people call this feedback action. Kaizen makes something correct, corrective action. Make it right. Very simple concept. Is Kaizen Japanese word? Answer is yes. Oh my God, Japanese words, crazy. Oh, I think you notice here, Kaizen consists of 2 symbols. Yes, it's 2 symbols. Then we call this, Japanese call this Kaizen. Okay, first symbol on the left is Kai. Everybody pronounce it? Kai.
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 Second symbol, Zen.
Zun.
Zen.
Zun.
2 symbols together,
Kai. Kaizen.
Oh, good. Kaizen.
Kaizen.
Kaizen. Oh, good. So Kaizen consists of 2 symbols. Japanese word has a very strange, each symbol has a meaning behind. So Kai, when I just write this symbol, the first symbol, that means change. Kai means change. Oh. So wherever the change, they draw this symbol. Yes, people draw this symbol. Zen. What is Zen? Zen means better. So Kaizen total means change better. Change better, make it better. Oh, that's improvement. So Kaizen means make it better. Oh, I see. So everybody understands just watching these symbols. That's correct. Oh, that's good. Kai means change. Zen means better. Okay, keep in your mind. So what is Kaizen? College professor, you just has to define clearly what the Kaizen is. Change better. That's just simple definition, but not really like the college professor. College professor says something, well, Kaizen is a small change to create better works. Kaizen is a small change to create the better works. Or the small change to improve current achievement objective. Improve the current work, that's fine. But what's the last one? In order to achieve an objective. Well, what is it? What is it? Manufacturing industry, that you try to make a better product. Service industry, customer satisfaction. Your mother making a good dish, delicious dish. That's objective. That's objective. Oh, so everything, job has an objective. So to achieve an objective, to complete objective, to complete the job, you better find a better way to do it. That's Kaizen. There's another definition on number 2. Kaizen is an accumulation of small changes. The college professor always speaks something just difficult. I don't understand him. Never mind. I finished my college work. So I'll let you understand these 2 definitions. Okay? If you don't, that's my fault. Okay. First one, long one. Okay? He's college professor. He speaks in the my students always. Oh my God. Okay. This is the way we buy oranges in Japan. This is the orange. Orange net. Empty, open end, close end. So farmer put the orange in the net. Next orange, then tie it. So this is the one on the shelf, on the left side at the supermarket. So people buy this orange net, 1 pack. Now question, how does farmer put the orange in a net? That's my question. Okay. These are customers. Orange orchard is, you see orange is growing up. Orange is growing on the backside. These are oranges. So they pick these oranges and the customer just put it in the bucket and, just a plastic bag and then bring them back home. That's the way we buy orange. But now, to the supermarket, customer has to put orange in an orange net. So he's a real farmer who grows oranges. So he is now putting orange in a net. I'm going to ask him to put the orange in the net. Our little boy is a grandson. Lady behind it is his wife. It took him a long time. To make one net, to make one product, he spent 1 minute. Can you change it?
Yes.
Can you make it better?
Yes.
In a simple way. I just love this. You saw the wife. Why not asking wife to open the net and farmer put it in the net? Okay, so this is my image. Wife opened the net and farmer put the orange in the net. Let's try that. Sorry. So this way, they can make 5 nets per minute. 5 nets per minute. So it's actually faster. See, at the bottom it says productivity is 5 nets per minute. But the question is, we are using 2 workers. It's a family business. It's okay. Wife never asks labor cost. But in a company, people ask for labor cost. So, do you think it's better work? In some, if you consider labor cost, it's not. Now, question: how does Japanese farmer put the oranges in the net? That's my question today.
You get you
Using
at you at the entrance.
Report.
Using
pipe.
Report. By report.
By
Report.
report.
Robot.
A robot. Oh, good idea. Robot. Pick up robot. Good. So now, today I show you the answer. How can you think of the better method to pack oranges? Answer, like you said, use a cylinder, and put the net inside the cylinder and follow the top and put the orange in a net, and then finally show you videotape. 目方なんですよ。で、比較的小さいみかんをこうやって入れると縦に。この普通鳴らせないと下についてますから。もういかないし。ああ、これ。上で抜いてください。で、上にちょっと弱い。Did farmer find a better way? Yes. To achieve an objective, to make complete one product. Did he find a better way? Yes, he did. So we call this Kaizen. So Kaizen was made by using the cylinder. Kaizen. Okay, wonderful. So once again, let's take a look at this definition. Kaizen is a small change. Is that a small change? Oh yes, just bring a cylinder to create the better works. Oh yes. Or a small change of improving current works in order to achieve an objective, to make the final product. They change. He used to put 1 by 1 in a net, but now, oh, good. So that's Kaizen. Okay, now let's go to the second, accumulation. Accumulation means addition. Add small Kaizen, one more small Kaizen, addition. Okay, so now take a look at the example. Example is easy to understand. What is it? Japanese use chopsticks. So it's a chopsticks. Okay? When you hold the chopsticks, so that's the proper way of holding chopsticks. There must be a space between sticks at the top. Okay? This space is important. You see space here? So space is important. So, but many children hold the chopsticks like this. No space here. So, let's watch young lady using a chopsticks. See? Mother doesn't like it. You have to study. So that's always the attitude of the mother. So now, usually training starts. That's not the way. Okay, yeah. Just pick one. Yeah, but it takes a long time. Yeah, because I was really helping her, so she could do it eventually. But now, I had an idea. In the Japanese market, there is a fish. There is a fish paste. Fish paste means it's a rubber hose. It's not rubber, it's a fish hose. Material is fish. Material is fish. Shape is like a hose. Hose means spread the water to the plant. I cut it 3 centimeters for each. Cut it. And then put one piece at the top of the stick. At the top of the stick. For both sticks have fish paste on the top. And let her use my chopsticks. Because of the fish paste, top portion is already open, always open. Okay, but the problem is, if you look at the chopsticks, top is heavier than bottom. So balancing the chopsticks becomes difficult. She has to always hold the top is a little heavier than bottom. That's a problem. I have to try it again. Another idea. Have you ever seen chopsticks like this? There's a small ring of the plastic attached, and now little bumpy stuff here. So ask her to use these chopsticks. Okay, I show you video, that's much better. That's chopsticks. Chopsticks like this. I put the finger here and never drop. Okay, then chopsticks. Try again and again. Kaizen, you change it. Maybe someone complain about it. Oh, don't worry. You try to again. You try to do Kaizen again and again. So Kaizen is try, change, small change again and again. And many people, remember first we hold chopsticks like this, and then fish paste. Fish paste still doesn't work, and then this training chopsticks. Again and again. So many people call Kaizen is a continuous improvement. Kaizen is a continuous improvement. What continuous? Again and again. Try again. Try again. That's Kaizen. So trash can is here at the bottom. Nothing is wrong with the trash can. Only problem is, how can I clean the bottom of this trash can? Every morning, man comes, can I move this? I like to clean the bottom of this trash can. So why not? Trash can is set on the stand. Now bottom is clear. I see. What about this? Trash can on trolley, door. So you just move trash can and clean up here. So Kaizen again and again. Now I understand what the Kaizen is. Kaizen is easy. Small change. Make work better. Yes, yes. Can I ask you one question? Kaizen is a small change to make something better. Okay? I pick up the garbage on the floor and put it in the trash can. Yeah? Garbage. It is Kaizen. What do you think? No? So what is it?
Yeah, it's the Kaizen.
Okay, another example. I wipe the window and make them clean. Oh, this window is dirty.
That's a normal practice.
Now I can see outside. Is this Kaizen?
No.
It's improvement.
That's a normal practice.
It's change.
What is the objective?
Change to better.
I like to see outside.
But there is a small
And
change.
if you can see outside, then yes, it is
I
Kaizen.
clean the window. Someone left the gasoline on the floor. Gasoline on the floor? I used a mop to clean the gasoline on the floor. Now, question. Are these Kaizen or not?
No.
If you say no, what is it?
It's a cheap food.
You're doing it routinely. Nothing, you didn't add anything.
Nothing improved.
Yes, these are Kaizen, you know. Garbage and no garbage, which one is better? No garbage is better. See, make it better. So, I'm gonna pick up the garbage and put in a trash can. It's a typical Kaizen. That's not Kaizen. That's just a work. You see, if that is Kaizen, get up early in the morning is Kaizen. Eating breakfast is Kaizen. Going to the company by driving car is Kaizen. So every day, it's a sequence of Kaizen, 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 Kaizen. Everything is Kaizen. No, that's not Kaizen. That's just work. Which guy is correct?
It's a Kaizen. All of them it's Kaizen.
Just in between here, half Kaizen, half.
Kaizen is simply doing
What is Kaizen? I thought Kaizen was easy to understand, but for such a easy problems, confusing. So now question is, Kaizen is okay, but now, what is the difference between job and Kaizen?
Job, there is no improvement, but Kaizen, there is continuous.
Better. Kaizen, better. So, pick up the garbage and put in a trash can. That's just a routine work, everyday work. Nothing is better. I let you understand. By example, again, our waitress was working in a restaurant in Tokyo, at restaurant in Tokyo. So today, I'm a waitress, okay? Konnichiwa. Assalamualaikum.
Arigato.
I'm a waitress working here in this restaurant. My job is very simple. When a customer comes and have a seat, I bring a glass of water. That's all. That's my job. Customer came. Manager was surprised. Wait, come here. Don't make a big sound like that. Don't do that, okay? Treat your customer from the heart. Treat your customer from the bottom of your heart. You understand? Yes, manager. Now the next day, at the same restaurant in Tokyo. Yesterday, manager said to me, treat customer from the heart. What does it mean? Just bring the glass of water. Where is my heart? Customer came. What should I do now? I forgot smiling yesterday. So today, I have to smile. Manager was surprised at him. I told you to treat your customer from the bottom of your heart yesterday. You know the word customer satisfaction? You have to satisfy your customer. Don't make a big sound. I tell you what, I'm not paying your salary. Customer pays your salary. Remember this. Customer pays your salary. Okay? Yes, manager. Now the next day. Same waitress in the same restaurant in Tokyo. Manager said something different yesterday. Customer satisfaction? What is customer satisfaction? I don't understand. Manager said something strange. See, I thought manager paid me salary, but he said, customer pays my salary. Today is a payday. Can I ask customer, give me my salary today? See, I didn't understand what he was talking about. Customer came. I have to bring the water. What should I do?
Smile.
Okay. Nothing has been changed. If I'm a manager of this restaurant, I have another approach. Waitress, come here with me. Give me your 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. Hold your glass, bottom half, by 3 fingers. Okay? And put the little finger at the bottom. Put the little finger at the bottom. When you go to customer table, put the little finger on the tabletop first. Remove your little finger, and then come back quickly. You understand? Manager, I understand. Now the next day, same waitress in the same restaurant. Manager said something different. 1, 2, 3. Hold the bottom half of the glass. Put the little finger at the bottom and go to the table and shoot and remove the little finger and come back quickly. That's simple, very simple. Customer came. Smile. Yeah, waitress, you did good job. That's the way I like. Now, Kaizen was made, right now. Yes. Better way of working. Okay, improve the working. So this is Kaizen. So picking up the garbage is not Kaizen. It's just a daily work. But now, yesterday, look at this picture. Clean up the gasoline on the floor. But now, picking up the garbage. Sorry, it's mixed up. Picking up the garbage yesterday by hand, but today he was using a tongue. Different way of picking up the garbage. That's Kaizen. and this mop. Oh, use a dolly. And Kaizen. That's Kaizen. You see, these are Kaizen. You have to find a different way of working to achieve an objective. That's it. That's it. But once again, the keyword of Kaizen is a small change. In other words, you can say without cost. Zero cost is the best. Idea is important. Okay, now, just review how much you understood. State 3 doors for initiating Kaizen. Do you remember 3 doors? Number 1, problem recognition, problem finding. Number 2,
Idea generation.
idea generation. Idea, get the idea for the change. Number 3, implementation. Do it, complete Kaizen. Okay, number 2, what does Kai mean? Change. What does Zen mean?
Better.
Change better. That's Kaizen. After Kaizen was implemented, someone complained the Kaizen result. What do you do?
Continue.
Try again. Try again. Try again. Number 4, cutting a paper straight by scissors was difficult. I put a ruler on the paper and cut it by using a cutter knife. It is Kaizen. Ruler, straight bar, and then cutting knife.
It's a Kaizen.
It's Kaizen. It's Kaizen.
Small change.
A man picked the garbage and put it in the trash can. It is Kaizen.
No.
It's a regular work. It's a regular work. Just a minute. Picture. This is an after Kaizen picture. Today, the exercise is I show you before Kaizen picture. You change it. How do you change it? That's the question. Then after you give me a solution, I show you this after Kaizen picture. This picture was already done by the Japanese companies. Okay, so I have a solution already, but before I show you this result, I show you the problem statement. What's the problem? Okay, industrial collection. Do you know the name of these parts? Yes. Sorry, this is a manufacturing example. So those of you from financial department or just the banks, you never saw these things. Okay, but what's the name of the one on the left?
Bolt.
Yes, it's called a bolt. Bolt. One in the middle?
No.
It's called nut. Nut. Then donut ring.
Washer.
Yeah, these are called washers. Washers. Okay? So, first question is about washers. Washer usually stay between bolt and nut. Bolt and nut. Bolt, nut, washer. So bolt is going through washer, bolt is going through washer, and then, so this is a style, bolt, washer, and nut. Okay. Now, the worker is, he's wearing glove, okay, and there are many washers on the table. He tried to pick up one of them. It's very difficult to pick up the washer. It's so flat. Table surface is flat and washer is flat. and very thin. So using a hand with glove and now, how can you change, manager?
Remove the glove.
Huh? Good idea. Use a magnet. Great.
You have more washers on the table, you'll suck more than what you need.
Sorry, it's a plastic washer. Now, his idea, use a vacuum cleaner. Good idea.
Here.
Oh, remove the glass. Oh, that's the best. Oh, that's best. Yeah, better idea. Why he has to wear the glove?
Because healthy safety.
Safety for washers?
Give your hand, please. To improve the traction.
Huh?
To improve the traction between your hand and the washer.
Friction?
Traction. Capability to hold.
Oh,
Traction.
Yeah, put them in the cable, inside the cable, all the washers. So
through the cable
Yeah.
and pick up from the side.
It's an improvement.
How many solutions exist?
So many.
100 solutions exist. So for one problem, there must be 100 solutions exist. Okay, the simple way is tap the tabletop. Okay, your washer pops up. Or see, use your finger. Washer is here. See, there are many solutions. Don't think difficult. Company solution. Problem is, table surface is flat. Washer is also flat. That's a problem. Why can I make curved surface of the table? Curved, not straightforward. Curved.
Now we're adding a lot of money to do this.
He doesn't like it. How much do you spend to make this curved? Okay, so table and something like this. make it something like. Put the washer here.
Okay, my question here is that you're looking at only one part of the issue, not the whole issue. Okay, so if you, for example, on this example, if you're using this, that means you also have to hold that piece and put it aside and then finish the work, right? So when it comes to improvement, it has to be from A to Z. And that's my point.
Kaizen, simple change. So to you, it's not a simple change. To me, it's simple. Okay. Okay. Another way is put a thin sponge on the table. Why thin sponge? And on the sponge, washer. Your finger get into
Sponge.
the sponge and boom, pick up the washer. Oh. But unfortunately, this is not a solution of the company. So the company had a different solution, which is, to me, it's better. So what is it? Slightly better. Company was using 10 centimeter thick sponge. Why 10 centimeter thick sponge is better than thin sponge? Just like a picture shows. Washer on the table and bolt, push it down. And then, so he doesn't have to combine them together. It's already combined. Oh, I see. See, the key point of this, it's a small change. Okay, it's a small change with a minimum cost. Sponge is not really expensive. Okay, so small change with a minimum cost. That's the key point. Okay, there are 100 solutions. If someone doesn't like it, you have how many solutions on your hand? 99 solutions exist. So why don't you try next? Next. So, like a company Toyota, their Kaizen activity is very, very nice. They save lots of money by this Kaizen. Okay, don't spend your money. Money is a last choice. Money is a last choice. Nobody gets an idea to change. No, the money is considered. Okay, so, let's go next. A man is looking for the wrench. Wrench is a shape like this, and this tool. All the tools are saved in a drawer like this, and man is coming, worker is coming, and look for the wrench. All the tools' name is listed on a label. Label means in a small box. It's hammer, screwdriver, wrench, ruler, it's written. Wrench. That's a problem. Manager, how do you solve this problem?
You can put something simple. Simple picture.
Simple pictures, where do you put these pictures?
Shadow board. Shadow board.
Probably elevate these drawers so it carries them.
Elevate the drawer, make it higher,
Make it less.
put the picture, make a list. Where do you put the list?
Shadow board.
On the table, top surface?
Face level.
Face level. Face level. Here. Make it higher, that's one solution, one of the 100 solutions. But now, when he look at the top drawer, maybe he will have a similar thing. Okay, so let's try again. So make a list, make a picture, make something a list. Yes, company solution, yes. They made a list of the tools and set it on the wall. Okay, where is the wrench? Wrench is number 9, here, number 9. So now open number 9 drawer. Oh, that's it. That's the wrench. Yeah, someone said, what about save all the tools, like a merry-go-round? Okay, it goes around and then, no, hammer, no, go. Screwdriver, no, go. Oh, wrench is coming. That's fine. Idea is okay. But how much do you have to spend to introduce this toolbox, tool equipment? So don't spend your money. Okay. Many companies in Japan has a company flag at the entrance, near the entrance gate. So every morning, this young man is coming and through the rope, flag is going up, okay? One day he come and now through the rope, quick! On the top of the pole, the top of the is an equipment like this, wheel. Rope is going around, Okay? It's called a pulley, P-U-L-L-Y, pulley. How can you oil the pulley? Pulley makes a noise.
Grease.
Put the oil the rope.
Grease.
There. Good idea. Oil the rope. Okay?
Use the glove.
Oh, use the glove. Any other idea?
Change the bearing.
It's way up there.
No problem. One time.
Please. I don't like to climb up to the top.
At the bottom, so you can tilt the pole and then you release it back.
Like a fishing rod, push a button and push a button.
Use non-lift machine.
Put oil in the bucket.
Use a what? Forklift?
Non-lift.
Non-lift machine. Go up.
Put oil in the bucket.
Huh?
Put oil in the bucket and lift it up until reach to the bully.
I hate you right on. You whatever you do it. Way up high. Where do you put the plastic bag? Rope attached to the rope.
So what is the objective?
Oil the pulley.
Sir, what
Oil
is the
the
objective?
oil. Put the oil to the pulley.
So we can raise the flag, right?
No, the problem is the noise. Quick.
Let's use another pole. Let's use that.
Make another pole. Yeah, there's another pole. 3 of them.
You really have two options. Either you go up and grease it, or you put it down the ground and then you grease it.
Look at the ground. It's completely fixed. This flagpole was established 10 years ago. Nobody was expecting this happens today.
Change the road.
How do you say? You climb up the pool and take it off? Well, of course, money solves all the problems. Of course, you can spend your money. Okay, for instance, ask fire engine to come. Woo! Extend the ladder, climb up the ladder, and the oil. Yeah, that's one way. Money solves the problem. Just a minute. Or rent helicopter. Ride on a helicopter and driver just move this way toward you. Stop. Oh, yeah, we finished. But these are not Kaizen which I was talking about. Do not spend your money. Do not spend your money.
Okay.
Okay?
Cut a small piece of rope, put oil on it, tie it on both sides of the rope, take it up all the way to the top, squeeze it a little bit so the oil will come up on the pulley, then bring it back again, remove the part where the oil is there, tie the rope back on together, and
That's
solve
it.
the problem.
There is a rope existing. This rope has a problem, so you add a new rope
Yeah, small piece
and
that
a
has
small
oil.
piece of rope and oil the rope
Yeah.
here, and then just going up and
Put sponge.
put the sponge. Yeah, tie the sponge. He said a plastic bag, oil bag, sponge bag. Company solution. Plastic bag, like you said. Okay, plastic bag and put the oil inside and attach to the other side of the rope. And now, then through the rope, plastic bag going up. Be careful, be careful. That's it. That's it. Small change, isn't it? What's really important on Kaizen is Kaizen has to be completed easily and quickly. Easily and quickly. Okay? If you cannot find any solution, just temporarily do it. I will think about the best solution. I never say best solution. It's a better solution. So that's the key point. Okay, Toyota says 60 points is enough. It's not the school test. School test, you have to take 100 points. Otherwise, teacher gets mad. Well, did you study last night? Your score is only 60 points. But Toyota says 60 points is okay. 60 points is okay. Oh, okay. It's a Japan rail station, and at the station platform, there is a timetable hanging from the ceiling. Timetable means departure time of the train is written on a box surface. Okay, so passenger come. My train is 10:55. Oh yeah, this train. Yeah, they check the departure time of the train. Okay, but one day, one of the inside the box, one of the lights inside the box, one of the lights inside the box burn out. Burn out means broke. So, guy has to replace it. Two guys are working. One guy is holding the surface. Another guy is changing light bulb. Hurry up. I'm getting tired. I'm working. For such a simple work, two guys are working. Isn't that a waste?
Yes.
Now, how can you change it?
Stick.
Yes. Hydraulic sticks and
Yes, stick. Yeah, I understand. The man on the right is not working. He is just holding the surface. So why can't I replace it by a stand or stick? Okay? So one man can do it. But Tokyo Station, almost 100,000 people just ride on the train every day. Very crowded. So now look at this young girl, almost hit the pop stand. This happens very often. How can you change?
Small stick from the top to the box.
Small stick.
Incline.
Yeah, angle, slanted. So like if your car has an engine problem, open the hood and yes. So railroad company made this tool. This is a vice holding edge, and this is a sharp edge, and that goes here. They distribute this tool to every station. If you have the same problem, use this stick. That's Kaizen. A man is using a tank, and he tried to get the liquid outside using a rubber hose. Rubber hose take this liquid outside. But the problem is, rubber hose stick to the bottom of the tank. But again, so many times. How do you change it?
Cut the hose.
Huh?
Cut the hose and
Cut the hose. Good idea.
Both
Hose and cut it.
put some down plastic or steel to
Hose and
cap.
has a-
Cap.
some kind of ball, net ball,
yes, cup with hole.
Just make it like the mule.
cover with something.
Mule.
Not necessary ball. Chopstick is fine. Just. Make a small hole around the hose. Just a hole around the hose. Hole and hose is very confusing. Hole means small hole around the hose.
change the edge. The edge of the
Change
hose.
the edge,
The edge
of the
yeah.
hose.
Yep, make it like this.
Oh,
Yep.
Cut 90 degree. Cut the hole
45 degrees.
for 45 degree.
Bring the Japanese sword, samurai sword. Make up.
The brain at the bottom.
at the bottom, like a water faucet. You must be a great president of the company, have lots of money, and that's fine. That's one solution. Make a faucet at the bottom of the tank. So do not use a hose. Company solution.
Put one valve down in the tank. You can open the tank to remove the water from down.
What's here?
Valve down the valve. To open, when you want to remove this liquid, put it one valve down. You can open.
The big difference is two solutions are changing tank.
No, only valve. Fix it down. The
Bring a balloon, just tie a balloon to the hose. It will not go over.
Balloon is tied to the rope, and always balloon is Manager, what's this balloon? Small plastic. Just insert the plastic between hose and bottom of the tank. Yeah, the question is, hose end and bottom of the tank must be separated a little bit. We need a space in between hose end and bottom of the tank. So anything which stops the drop of this hose is fine. Company solution.
Tie a stick to the bottom of the hose.
Cut it from
T-shaped joint was attached to the end of the hose. T-shaped. The hose is here, and two ends at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay,
Kaizen.
spend your money. Company usually don't mind spending $10 or $20. You never say that's the investment. Investment means $1 million. Large investment, but $10, $20, that's expense. So I said that zero cost. Yeah, but of course zero cost is the best, but the 10 or 20 cost is almost zero for the company. Company Honda has an amusement center for children. Many children with parents come here on weekend. Children love to ride on the this called a cart, bumper car, go-kart, okay? And then ride on the cart and hit against the wall, and Father, I like this very much. Can I ride on one more time? Children enjoy this very, very much. Profit. End of the day, the worker working here, found the nut. No, nut. This one. On the floor. One of our bumper car lost the nut. We have 20 cars here. Which one lost this nut? Any solution?
Labels or color coding for each card. Color coding for each card or numbers.
This is pink. Oh, pink car?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Color coding, color matching.
Or numbers.
Oh, number matching. Oh, it says 7.
The card number
Oh,
7.
card number 7.
Yeah.
Check the last one more.
Check the why do you know this? The last one dropped this.
Because they're backed by professional, but they are children. So throw tiny.
Children's amusement center. not F1 race. Good, good.
TBM.
Huh?
We need to maintain all the car every day. We tied all the car. We tied the bolts on nuts. To not fall down.
Just line up all 20 cars and check, 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 check.
Once a week.
Once a week. Maintenance, maintenance. Oh, you know maintenance?
Check the engine temperature. Just put your hand on the engine and you will feel it. It's hot, it's nasty.
Company solution. Honda was expecting this problem will happen in the future. So when they start this amusement center, they put color. Yes, you're right, color coding. Yellow color means yellow car, and pink color means pink car, blue car, blue, and it's painted here, and also car is painted. Yeah, that's company. Of course, you see, there are 100 solutions. 100 solutions exist. Again, Japanese rail stations. It says JR. JR means Japan Railways. So it's a huge company. In Japan, I think all over, we have 500 stations. Train 500 stations. Every station has a little equipment like this. It's a wall on the right side wall, and behind the wall, there's a little space, box space, and at the end of the space there is a light bulb. So wall and space here, light bulb. And right here, there's a small hole on the wall panel. So worker is coming and watch. If the light is on, he has a special work to do. So, light bulb broke. He tried to change it. So now that's the picture. He tried to change the light bulb behind the wall, but his hand is big. How do you change? Kaizen. Going 500 stations.
Fabricate a grabber to.
Huh? What is it?
It's like a hand or grabber.
You show some special tool.
Stick with a suction.
Magic hand.
Yeah.
Magic hand. Yeah.
Stick with a suction cup on that.
Vacuum cleaner again.
No. Change the person to a smaller person.
Bring your 5 years old boy. You hold him, and 5 years old boy, you take it out. His hand is small.
Find the person who made the small hole and ask him to do it. It's like, why did he make it?
Such a small.
That did that. It has to be, yeah.
Ask a person who made this equipment. His hand is small. Use a rubber hose. What's rubber hose? Light bulb.
Yes.
Yes, use the rubber hose. And they cut it 30 centimeters for each and spread over 500 stations. If the same problem, use this rubber hose. Okay? That's it. Once one station had a success. They spread this idea to every station. We call this a horizontal spread. Horizontal. You know, if your division had a success, why don't you use an idea for other divisions?
Benchmark.
Not just copy it. So everywhere in your company has the same idea. Okay, Kaizen. You can do it quickly and easily. Mr. Fujita, how can you make it quickly, easily? Best answer is copy or steal. What idea? Why don't you copy it? He did it. Why don't you copy his idea? Oh, there's a smart guy. Steal his idea. Nobody complain about it. It's not a competition. It's not a competition. Your purpose is make all the works of your company easier, more comfortable, simpler. See, so my suggestion, my recommendation is copy his idea, steal his idea. Well, you don't like it. Okay, horizontal spread. Okay, this idea was used for another work. Japanese gas station. Oh man, I need a gasoline, full tank. Fill it up. Yeah, just gasoline. Would you mind checking my tire pressure? What? You need a gasoline? What do you want? I said, check the tire pressure. Yes, sir. Tire pressure. Cap. Small cap. Driver, I lost your cap. This happened. It's a small cap, maybe less than $1, but it's a customer's property. If this guy loses a cap, he gets mad. Why did you lose it? See, since then, this worker used the same idea. Okay, use a hose. Hose. He never lost it. Simple idea. Okay, that is used. There are many examples like this. My student, she's the owner of the hotel. When two guests comes and share the room, they supply two toothbrush. Okay, one day customer complained, you give me a toothbrush, it's okay, but this is white and this is white. So next morning, we are really confusing which one is his and which one is mine. She changed the color, white and blue. So at night, mine is white, yours is blue. Okay. Next morning, they never mixed up. Okay, so same way. Oyster. Japanese love to eat oyster, raw oyster, of course. You're using a knife and just cut the muscle. That's the way we enjoy oyster. I don't know whether you love oyster or not, but in the winter season, we always just enjoy oyster, raw oyster. Now, question is, manager, I'm cutting the mushroom using a knife, but in the winter season, seawater is too cold. I need a glove or something. You need a glove? Okay. Here you go. Wear this glove. Thank you, manager. Oh, much better. How can I open the muscle? How can I open the shell with glove on? Nice. How can you solve this problem?
Put it in warm water.
Oh, put it in the warm water and oyster boiled.
No, not the boiling. Warm, not hot.
I love a cold oyster. Of course, that's one way. Make it warm water.
Use a hammer to break it.
Use a hammer to break it. Why he has to wear the glove? Any idea?
Use another gloves, another type of gloves that you can handle.
Or what type of glove you have in your mind? Another type of glove. Any special glove? Heater here.
Suction cup. Vacuum.
Vacuum. Yeah, don't use hand. The vacuum cleaner and pick up the oyster. Good idea.
Put the oyster in the oven.
What?
Put the oyster in the oven.
The oven.
Oven.
Drop the oyster. I don't know how, but put the oyster down.
No, and put the oyster in the oven. Cook it.
But the oyster is in a bucket. Bucket is filled with the seawater.
Cook it. It's like cooking. It would not be raw
The
anymore.
problem is picking up the oyster is cold. So
Change the temperature for water.
Remove the water.
Change temperature for the water.
change the temperature of the water.
Because it's cold, there is some.
Oh, stick,
Collector stick.
chopsticks.
No, not chopsticks.
Ah,
There's a stick where at the end you have a clip.
tongue,
And
Or a net.
net.
Keep a hot water or warm water in a separate. When that warm,
And also-
then keep his hand in the
Wearing glove and use a knife, cutting muscle is very difficult.
So do not use
Bare hand, it's okay, but glove hand,
keep warm water inside and put his hand after every 5.
Use only one glove, not both hands. One that you lose one of the pair. Maybe. Try.
anyone? Use what? Oh. Remove the glove. Take. But how can I put my hand in the cold water? I have to pick up.
it's the truth.
You put it with the gloves and you take it off.
And then cut the muscle. Every time when you put your hand in the seawater,
Collect it one time and we cut it.
One hand with a glove, one hand without a glove.
so left hand the glove, right hand bare hand, and you take one. Company solution is easy. Yes. No, too simple is fine. That's Kaizen. Simple is the best. Kaizen, simple change. Quick and easy. That's the key word. Kaizen is a small change with a minimum cost. Kaizen must be completed quickly and easily.
But
That's it.
still, the workers took note, and the gloves is not sufficient enough.
Okay. We have other solutions. If you don't like it, I have just use another idea.
Don't eat oyster.
There are many ways of eating oyster. Some people love to eat raw oyster. Some people eat with the cream and cheese on the top and whatever. Company